How are we going to use artificial intelligence to help our business? Hey there, Kenneth French of vastsolutionsgroup.com. We've been doing artificial intelligence really since 2018, maybe even a little bit before, but someone called me out. It was pretty interesting. He sent me a message and said, well, you're talking about artificial intelligence. Your company's been talking about Einstein, our innovative proprietary platform that we use. And, he basically said, and he's basically right. He's like, you're not explaining to people how to use artificial intelligence or how you have used artificial intelligence. So I'm going to take this episode so the viewers and listeners can actually see and hear, me speak about how we've implemented it in the past and how we're doing it now and what we're going to do in the future. And I'm going to try to do it in a pretty short span of time. Here we are, and really, as AI4 is taking place in Las Vegas, there's going to be some new innovations and some, I would say, groundbreaking things that are going to come out of that conference. Jeffrey Hinton's who's the godfather of artificial intelligence. I mean, he really is the man as far as artificial intelligence goes. So there's going to be a lot of new stuff that's going to be coming out. By the way, the lines of, it's been blurry. The lines of, research, and also artificial intelligence commercialization. It's the lines being blurred, and it's an interesting time. Artificial intelligence in the modern era is totally changing, and it's really now more and mom and pop people are starting to understand that it's a force, and they're starting to really, I guess, listen to some of the quote gurus, and some of the gurus are just marketers and who don't know artificial intelligence, who have not really deployed or used artificial intelligence. So that brought to mind that when this guy brought this up, to the fact that we haven't been specific as far as how we've used in the past, what we're doing going forward. It begs a question, why aren't you out there talking about it a little bit more proactively? I'm going to peel back the curtain a little bit, do so in pretty quick fashion, so you can understand a little bit how we have evolved in our use of artificial intelligence. I personally, Kenneth French with vastsolutionsgroup.com, I started researching artificial intelligence really in 2010 when I really saw the business applications. I didn't act quickly enough. I was just kind of researching it on let's say an ad hoc basis. 2018, I really started getting involved with, looking at peeling back the curtain with, AWS, with Google, et cetera. And we decided, and it's been in the press, that, we decided to choose vastsolutionsgroup.com, that underpinning of our artificial intelligence, something called TensorFlow, which is really the underpinning. It's the foundation for artificial intelligence as Google displays it. Now, people don't realize this. A few years ago, artificial intelligence was really the foundation for Google's basically Google search engine. I know that sounds weird now because people didn't know about it, but it was true, in which I talked about back in the day. So we adopted that. We were courted by a few different groups. Well, how are we going to use, which artificial intelligence platform are we going to use? And really, in our opinion, the best one out there was Google by a long shot. And now, obviously, that's changed. Now we have, open. I mean, there's so many different kind of models. Claude. I mean, I won't even go into all of them. But anyway. So let's go in the future. How have we used artificial intelligence? We used it to initially on Einstein to lower tax liability. We would have our higher end clients give us kind of their data, their financial data. And what we would do is we would try to prognosticate ways to lower their tax liability, all legally, morally, and ethically. So what we would try to do is we would look at their tax liability. Let's just say it was, I'm making up a number, $100,000. What we would do is put in our model, again, Einstein, and what we do is try to prognosticate with the kind of the basics of the numbers. I shouldn't say the basics, with their number. Let's say it's $100,000. What we would do is we would look and kind of prognosticate what changes that we could do to lower their tax liability. So, we would do this, we would do that, we would do X, we would do Y, and it would lower it. Let's just say the tax liability would lower to, I don't know, whatever, $50,000. And then we look at the repercussions based on the artificial intelligence model. Very crude model. I fully admit that. It's 2018, to not long ago. It was crude. It was very crude, but it worked. We brought in, a lot of clients. We lowered tax liability, and it worked. There's just no doubt about it. I mean, you can research us. We've got plenty of, happy clients all over the country. By the way, we do tax finance and artificial intelligence to lower tax liability all over the country for clients all over the country, mainly entrepreneurs, mainly real estate investors. So, and then lately, what's happened is, well, frankly, I'm going to be completely blunt, we got leapfrogged because of OpenAI. Of all the new models out there, I would say the modern artificial intelligence kind of leapfrogged us because we were still using a crude kind of no, I'll just as I mentioned, basically a crude foundation of our artificial intelligence. At the time, way before, we were way ahead of everyone. And then with the advent of OpenAI, ChatGPT, et cetera, we got leapfrog. So what are we doing now to change that? We're basically using some of the AI models out there, the different ones, and kind of making uh, uh, I would just say a comprehensive model, still using our Einstein. So now it's more business automation because we don't know, frankly, what's going to happen going forward. I don't care what anyone says. On a weekly basis, the new AI models are changing, and it's impacting every business, especially us, especially because we used to do and we still do artificial intelligence at such a high rate. So, and I'll be blunt. So it's making it more difficult to deploy our model, which we call, by the way, tax projection plus, which again we base that on Einstein. So now and then that begs the question: well, why are you guys going towards business automation? We've been doing business automation not only for us, right, but now with our merger with with Asset Defense Team and now vastassetdefense.com, we're bringing it together so we can provide business automation for our joint venture, which again is Vast Asset Defense. So our automation is helping us, and it's all based on artificial intelligence, our Einstein model. Now, by using all the different models that are out there, we're still going to be able to lower tax liability, but we're going to be able to be more nimble in doing so. We not only, by the way, not only use artificial intelligence for lowering tax liability, we use it for finance, we use it for pretty much everything we do. From a business standpoint, artificial intelligence, I mean, whenever we do a decision, basically a business decision of any sort, we basically run it through our model. We want to make sure that we're doing the best thing by our clients because that's, at the end of the day, that's who pays our bills, and we're very thankful for that. So the business automation, tax projection plus, everything is in place now to be more nimble because we've got to change with the days. I mean, literally with the days. I mean, we might have something a change one day that now we have to change the next day because there's a new model that came out, and we can better lower the tax liability for our clients or help our clients with finance or whatever the decision is. Also, the reason we're automating things internally and also providing that service for clients using artificial intelligence, because so many clients now want to spend more time at home. So what they're doing is they want to automate things. They want really business decisions that can be worked out on the fly. And with our business automation model, it makes it so much quicker to make a quick pivot. Now, going forward, what's vastsolutionsgroup.com going to do going forward? Again, on the eve of AI 4 down in Las Vegas, and really what we're learning from the groups that are getting together beforehand and during, that we're learning that no one knows what the future is, even more so than ever before. And so going back to my point about what we're doing now, the more nimble we can be now, the more nimble we'll be able to be going forward. We have to be more nimble. We can't be caught off guard like we were with AI, with ChatGPT, et cetera, because we frankly were caught off guard. We knew there were some rumblings in the eco space about a new artificial intelligence model, but we didn't realize it was going to be as impactful as it was. Right when it hit, I remember November, the day that I looked at the new model of well, I guess you could call it at that point Chat GPT-1 if you really think about it. I was blown away. I mean, blown away. I knew it was going to be significant, but not to the extent it has been. Now, that being said, I'm still worried a little bit about some of the people who are not employing or deploying or utilizing artificial intelligence, because I think that some of those people are going to potentially lose their jobs, lose some finances, have their impact of a net worth be pretty significant because they're not adopting artificial intelligence. And that's another thing we're going to do. We're going to be more aggressively letting our clients know that, hey, we need you to really take a look at our artificial intelligence. I should not say our artificial intelligence, but artificial intelligence in general, so they can make sure that it helps their net worth, so they're not being caught off guard. Because a lot of our clients are, some of them might be business owners who are operating businesses, and they're going to be caught with their pants down. Now, and that's also another reason we're using our model and letting people know that, using our business automation software, our artificial automation software is out there for use by you guys. And it could be listeners, viewers, et cetera, whatever would be the case. Now, what I'm going to say is there's one more thing about artificial intelligence. People know I'm a big believer in it. We've been big believers in it. We've used it for a while, et cetera. Now, more so now, and this is going to get the nerd part of me out there, is the fact that quantum computing now is going to be closer than it ever was to widespread adoption. I know it's a thing that's still in the future, but with artificial intelligence kind of helping us go quicker as far as technology goes, that means our dance with quantum computing is going to be that much closer. It's going to be, and it's going to be really. I mean, before here, I'll just say it. Before we were thinking it would be 10 years out, for I won't say widespread adoption, but I would say adoption. But now it's looking like it could be even sooner because artificial intelligence. Now, the gateway between artificial intelligence and quantum computing, let's just say, I'm not going to go on record yet, but let's just say it's 5 years away. Quantum computing makes artificial intelligence look like a complete joke. It's scary to think about, but it is true. It really is true. Now, when I'm talking about the future, I'm really talking about the future of artificial intelligence combined with quantum computing. The things that's going to happen in the future is going to blow people away. So hopefully, I've been able to go over in a very short span of time, under 15 minutes, kind of where we were as far as artificial intelligence, what we're doing as far as artificial intelligence now, and what we're going to do in the future as far as artificial intelligence. And what I can say is a lot of that will be impacted by its dance with quantum computing. So hopefully this has helped you. Maybe this can somehow, in some way, help you as a business owner to utilize something as important as artificial intelligence. If you have any questions, need any help, please reach out. I'm not that far away. Plus, we want some input from you. info@vastsolutionsgroup.com. info@vastsolutionsgroup.com. We are looking for input to get better, for suggestions, for ideas that can make us that much better of a all-in-one solution. What we're doing is telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. This is Vast Voices, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. We're trying to help you, the entrepreneur out there. Once again, this is Ken French, vastsolutionsgroup.com. Totally appreciate you spending the time.